Trey Lance was balling out in the NFL Hall of Fame game last night, and today we are going to sim the rest of his career. He will be a starter on no matter what team he is on, so let's get into it. I'm going to sim to the end of the season, and I'll let y'all know what team he is on at the end of the season. He ended up on the Cleveland Browns. Let's go check out how he did. We went 6-11. Trey Lance, 2,900 yards, 23 touchdowns, then 19 picks, 61 completion rate. Then 400 yards on the ground and 3 rushing touchdowns. His top receiver is Jerry Jeudy with 800 yards, and Cedric Tillman with 700. Deontay Johnson in the Big 2-5. Anyway, I don't control any of the team decisions. I just control where Trey Lance goes. So I will see y'all at the next season. And if he's still on the Browns, I'll let y'all know. He remained a Brown, and we went 4-13. But when he won the 12 victory, we have to check out how Trey Lance did that game. Apparently Trey Lance got hurt or something, because he threw for 92 yards and 3 touchdowns when Shadur threw for 129 and 2 touchdowns. Trey Lance, 2,800 yards, 22 touchdowns with 15 picks. Better than last season, 61 completion rate. And then he had 279 rushing yards and a touchdown. Not too terrible. We will see y'all in the next season. Hopefully, Trey Lance can lead his team to a playoff seeding. Well, the Browns have Justin Fields, so I don't think Trey Lance is on this team. Alright, let's see where Trey Lance went. He's right underneath Will Howard. He's on the same team as Will Howard. Let's go to the Steelers. Well, Trey Lance is going to have a massive receiver to throw to, as he has DK Metcalf, has Jalen Warren and Caleb Johnson, and then Pat Freiermuth is hurt, but he is also on this team. Let's see how Trey Lance does as a Pittsburgh Steeler. We went 12-5. Let's go see how Trey Lance did. Trey Lance doing Trey Lance things. 2,800 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 17 picks. 372 yards and 9 touchdowns on the ground. And Metcalf with 800 and no touchdowns. Wow. But we have a playoff game to attend to. Bo Nix versus Trey Lance at Pittsburgh. Who will come on top to go to the divisional round? Let's go find out. Trey Lance, 1st and 10 at the 12. Looking to throw down the middle. And he hits him for about, again, 8, and our lineman's down. 2nd and 2 at the 4. Hands it off to Caleb Johnson. Johnson takes it up the middle for the touchdown. 7-0. We lost 13-7, but unfortunately Trey Lance got hurt with a bruised sternum or something like that, and was out for the rest of the game. So we lose 13-7 at home. The annual Pittsburgh wildcard loss. And on to the next season we go. We are facing the Baltimore Ravens in the wild card. We went 10-7. Let's see how Trey Lance did. Looking at a huge season for Trey Lance. 3,500 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. 65 completion rate. Rushing wise, 300 rushing yards and no touchdowns. Receiving, Metcalf, Marvin Harrison Jr. is on the squad. Oh my goodness. DK and Marvin Harrison on the same squad? Insane. Let's see if we can go and beat Baltimore at Baltimore. Trey Lance going to Baltimore. Can he defeat Lamar Jackson? That is not Lamar Jackson. Where's Lamar? Well, I went and checked, and Lamar is hurt. So we have an advantage over the Baltimore Ravens. Can we capitalize and win this playoff game? In scoring position here for Trey Lance. Can we score? Pretty boring game so far. 10-3. The Baltimore Ravens. Oh my stuff there. 2nd and 12 at the 38. Lance looking to throw, blasted while throwing and almost intercepted by 20 different people. 3rd and 12. This Ravens defense is locking up right now. Trey Lance looking to throw, and Odafe Owe with the sack. 4th and 16. Still a 7-point ball game. 1st and 10 at 36. Trey Lance avoiding the pressure. What a dot the DK Metcalf. Beautiful play there by Trey Lance. Only 92 yards on the day is crazy. 1st and 10 at the 22. Trey Lance looking to throw it. Hits him, and he drops it. 2nd and 10 here. And he lost yards there. 3rd and 14. Whoa, what was that, Selly? And we'll hit the 2-minute warning. And they need this 3rd down conversion here, or the game's probably over. Sacked Odafe Owe again. 4th and 23. Game on the line. No Lamar Jackson. We somehow are losing. And Kyle Hamilton picks him off, and that will be ball game, folks. 10-3 L, and I will see y'all next year. Trey Lance can't believe it. Neither can I. We went 7-10. But the crazier thing is, Wan'Dale Robinson had 27 touchdowns and 1,700 yards. Wild. Anyway, let's check out how Trey Lance did. 3,500 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Lance, 278 yards and 1 touchdown. And honestly, a waste of a season. We'll see y'all next year. Once again, 7-10. Trey Lance, 3,800 yards, 24 touchdowns, 15 picks, 317 yards, and no rushing touchdowns. And I will see y'all next season. He is 30 and 80 overall. So maybe the end is coming soon. I don't really know. My voice is coming to an end pretty soon because I just got done with church camp. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next season. So, I may have messed up. Trey Lance is on the Cowboys, but I kind of forgot to start him. Lane McDonald had an insane season. But I kind of forgot to start Trey Lance. My bad, Trey. Next season, I'll make sure you start. We went 1-16 with Trey Lance as our starting quarterback. And Joe Burrow's a New York Jet. Trey Lance, 3,800 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 15 picks. And he also had 300 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns. What went wrong? How did we lose 16 games? And who did we beat? We beat the Seattle Seahawks by a touchdown. I mean, if you just look at these games, abysmal. Terrible, to be honest. Well, on to the next year we go, I guess. We ended up going 5-12. Let's see how Trey Lance did. 3,600 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 24 interceptions. Trey Lance, 430 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns. Wow. Here's his career stats. He might retire soon. He is like 33, I'm pretty sure. 27,000 yards, 187 touchdowns, and 126 interceptions. What's his rushing total? 3,000 rushing yards and 21 touchdowns. He is a 75 overall. He's 33. The end might be near for Trey Lance. Who's shocked we have another losing season? We went 7-10. And Joe Burrow's a little team hopper, I guess. He is a Kansas City Chief. What is this? Holy moly. The reincarnation of Jameis Winston is here. 3,900 yards, 27 touchdowns, to 30 interceptions. 421 rushing yards, and 4 touchdowns. And this might be the last year of Trey Lance. Micah Parsons retired. That's why we did terrible. Yeah, that's totally why. And will this be the last year of Trey Lance, or will we get to see one more terrible season? Trey Lance has decided to retire after 14 years. Let's think about his career. He's made the playoff, 2 times? He's thrown more interceptions than touchdowns, probably. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I would say if he had a fair shot in the NFL, he could be pretty good. What's y'all's opinion? Let me know down below. Make sure to like and subscribe for daily content, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.